Welcome to my tribulation, day 74. The world continues to spiral downward. And unfortunately, this morning, I'm not here with good news. It's actually kind of the opposite. It's like, heed my warning. Listen up. What I'm going to tell you is the stage for what is about to happen has been erected. The table for what is about to occur has been set. What am I talking about? Unfortunately, it's probably World War III, but you could put whatever label you want on it, because in some aspects, it's already been going on. It started on a lot of different levels, a lot of subversive levels, but what I'm telling you is it's probably going to be right out in the open. Basically kind of like World War II. Why am I saying this? Well, the table has been set. The global economy is on the brink. People are already desperate, frustrated, angry. There's conflicts all over the place. Famine. We got a president that not only doesn't know how to solve the financial crisis we're in, but I guarantee you his eye is not on the ball as far as what's happening on a global scale. And you know what? It's bad news. See, if you understand what happened, what causes world wars, what caused the last World War, is when you let unspeakable evil manifest itself and institutionalize itself and gain mass control of the population, and that's even when they just beat it down. And you know what? That's what's happening in the Middle East. You know, there might have been some faint flickers of some kind of peaceful, democratic, oh, life's going to be good, we can have it all, Arab uprising of people running in the streets. But what now lives and breathes and is growing and is getting and is institutionalized is fear and violence, and especially tyranny in the form of government crackdowns. You know, people, anybody who dares speak for truth or justice being gunned down in the streets. And once again, our president isn't doing a damn thing about it. Now, you know, the one area that he did do something, whatever the heck that is, because nobody understands what the heck he's doing, is Libya. And you know what? All I can say is maybe he thought Gaddafi was some kind of sacrificial fly, you know, the weakest dude over there. Who knows what the hell his justification was for doing what he did, because, you know what, it wasn't a cohesive plan. None of his plans are cohesive. As far as looking at the big picture, stepping back and saying, what the hell are we actually doing there? Or more accurately, what the hell is going on? So here we are. You know, I think it's like 3 months later, we're still fighting Gaddafi. And you know what that means? He's getting stronger. Despite what you hear in the news, he's getting stronger. And you know what? If you look at all the other countries, dark things are happening. You know, in Syria, they're killing people now with regularity. You know, the stories are posted in the news, and it's just like, oh yeah, 10 more, 12 more, 100 more. You know what? I'm telling you, a monster's being created right there in Syria. Egypt is following right behind it with what's going to be there. And you know, the scariest part of it all, you know, Iraq is right there where their society is on the edge, where we thought maybe we installed some kind of democracy with everybody walking around with their fingers in the air with a little purple stain because they voted. But you know what you're going to find out is voting doesn't accomplish anything, really. It doesn't. Not in the face of tyranny, not in the face of just, you know, unspeakable, you know, disaster. So Iraq, I'm telling you, it's like a light switch. It could go to the dark side in a heartbeat. It's right on the edge. But the biggest sinister force over there is Iran, which is where the two dark forces of religious tyranny and statism or communism or whatever the heck you want to call it, but just the government being your god, that's where they're clashing. Because you got the Ayatollah who took over Iran right during the Jimmy Carter years. Surprise, surprise, because we know Obama is Jimmy Carter too. But guess what? Because Jimmy Carter did nothing, and eventually, you know what, America as a whole, we actually did nothing, the Ayatollah and the religious theocracy got institutionalized over in Iran. And I'm going to tell you, you know, I'm old enough to where I had friends that were Iranians that were here in America that were working with me at Apple. And they were nice people, and they didn't like what was going on. And their country has been in the toilet ever since. But now what's over there is something that's even more dangerous and more unspeakably evil, which I'm telling you, it's going to make Hitler look like child's play. And that's a crazy man, a psychopath, Ahmadinejad, in cahoots, and yet working kind of bumping heads with the Ayatollah. Religion meets statehood. Who's going to be the dominant force? And see, what I see is Ahmadinejad is the fuse that lights the powder that just explodes it all up. Because that dude, you know what? When he's getting pushed out of the way, that's when he's going to pull whatever card he's got out of his deck, and something crazy is going to go down. And it is right around the corner. So I'm just saying, heads up, heed my warning. Dark days are in front of us, my friends. But what I tell you is I will keep you informed, and we will get through this. Keep the faith.